everyone, thanks for watching this week's episode of Falling for Disney. This is Falling for Hospitality. I've been asking a lot of questions on Facebook, and I'm glad that so many people responded. One of the questions that I asked was, what is your favorite Disney resort hotel? The majority of the votes I got were for the Polynesian, and I agree, it is one of my favorites, but my absolute favorite is the Contemporary. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that the monorail actually goes through the building. It's a really good idea, because you don't have to worry about it if it's raining or any of that kind of stuff, and I just love it. Also, for either or, I asked you which your favorite all-star resort was. The music, the movies, or the sports. And I got the most votes for movies. And I've actually never stayed in movies or music, but I have stayed in sports because that's where we stayed for my senior class trip in high school. And it was actually really fun. I didn't know what to expect because I'd never stayed in a value resort before, but I loved it. It was perfect. We had everything we needed, and I would definitely stay there again. And then I actually am staying at a value resort in August. I'm staying at Pop Century, and I requested the 1950s section. Big surprise. But I was staying there with my mom, and I also found out that my future apartment mates, Mandy and Sarah, are going to be staying there too. And I'm not sure if this is still the plan. I hope it is, because it would make things really super convenient for me. But the pre-check-in dinner is supposed to be at the Pop Century food court. So, short walk for me. And thanks to everyone who found my headband. It was at the Hollywood Tower Hotel gift shop. And speaking of the Hollywood Tower Hotel gift shop, I was in Best Buy the other day, and I came across a DVD of one of my favorite made-for-TV Disney movies, the Tower of Terror movie. And I thought the only place you could get that was at the Hollywood Tower Hotel gift shop, because that's the only other place I've seen it. And then I was just walking through Best Buy, and I see it on a rack, and I didn't buy it, because the whole thing's on YouTube anyway. So after you're done watching me, you should go watch it on YouTube. One of my favorite movies to watch on Halloween. And come on, who doesn't love Steve Gutenberg? And it's funny, right after that, I saw that movie in like 7th grade. I found Melora Hardin's address somewhere and wrote her a fan letter. And she actually wrote me back, and I have it somewhere, telling her all about how I was in the theater and I wanted to be an actress and stuff. And she wrote me a letter back, and she said, yeah, go for it, you know, keep acting. And that's somewhere, I don't know where it is, but it's probably down in my dad's basement somewhere, I don't know where it is. I just think it's funny that I wrote her a fan letter even before The Office came out, and everyone was like, Melora who? What? Now you know who she is. And I also found my Walt Disney World guide from 2002, which is in relatively good shape, which I was surprised about because it's kind of old. But I guess it was because I was expecting it to, and then I found stickers inside, which made me really happy. But I was expecting it to be kind of beat up, but then I remembered that was my 2001 edition, and I read my 2001 edition until it fell apart. I was one cool 13-year-old. But some of the stuff is still accurate, but some of it's kind of outdated. This was before the whole High School Musical Miley Cyrus craze, so none of that stuff is in here. But I am looking forward to getting the 2010 edition. But getting back to Where's My Headband, which was the original, before I went off on a tangent, now it's going to be hidden at a Disney Resort Hotel, because this vlog is hospitality. So I'm going to read you some clues, and I want to see if you can figure out where my headband is. Clue number 1. My headband is located in the Epcot Resorts area. Clue number 2. My headband is lakefront. Clue number 3. My headband is near an elephant and a clown. Clue number 4. My headband is at a resort where you'll have trouble getting bored while walking around. Do you think you know where my headband is? Comment below and let me know if you know. Also, I'd really like to do a questions vlog, but it doesn't really fit into my current format, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm probably going to do half full service food and beverage next week, half questions next week. So comment below and ask me anything within reason. And then when you ask me a question, I will read who it's from and what the question is, and I will answer it. And since I'm doing full service food and beverage next week, comment below and let me know what your favorite full service food and beverage location is. You can either do that on Facebook, or you can do that right here on YouTube. But thanks for watching this episode of Falling for Disney. I'll see you next week with full service food and beverage. Have a magical day!